Alright, so Wiseman by Slightly Stoopid. You have E minor, C, G, and D as your main chords. And then whatever chord that is, I guess it's a D. Anyway, so those are the main chords. The song starts out with C. Then you go into G, D, and E minor. Now the root, I'm not going to teach all the notes of these chords, but the root notes for these chords are C is 3rd fret A, G is 3rd fret E, D is 5th fret A, and E is 7th fret A, or E minor is 7th fret A, but those three notes are normal, but then the B string is on the 8th fret instead of the 9th. So you go through those 4 chords twice, and then on the last E minor, you go to C, but you go to this C, which is rooted on the E string of the 8th fret. Then to G, D, and then on the last one you go like this. You just kind of strum it lightly and then 2 up strums. Then you hit the D. And then there is this part. So what you're doing here is you have E minor. You strum the E, A, and D strings. And then that is, you're just going back and forth from the G and D. So 1, 2, 3, you do 4 times, and then you kind of, once you finish that, you just move your pointer finger to the E string of the 7th fret and slide up to the 8th into your C chord. And this is just G, D, G, D, A, G, D, A, and then D. And then you just strum the G and the D. So next part is E minor, C, and you go back to E minor, then to C, and then slide up a step. And to a D. Now, if you want to play exactly like the record, with the strumming pattern you did here, you just repeat on this chord. So I'll just go over the roots real quick of these two chords because I forgot to mention those. 8th fret E and 10th fret E. So just in case you forgot where those were, that's where they are. So the next you do that 3 times, but you kind of change that chord. So the first one is, the next one sounds like this. So you just down up real quick. And then you put a mute in between that before going, which is just a barred 7th fret. Just all the strings starting on the A, and then you hammer on the rest of the E chord. And then you do it one more time. You just go back into the main part. And then there is this last solo part, which sounds like this. So it's 7th fret of the A twice, and then an open E twice. Then 7th fret E, followed by 3 times on the 8th fret of the E. And then 10th fret of the A. And if you have kind of like a little bit of trouble remembering those, it's just parts of the chords. Then open E, twice on the 3rd fret of the E. Then 2 times on the 5th fret of the A. So then you go 3rd fret A, 3 times on the 5th fret A. 3 times on the 7th fret of the D, 3 times on the 5th fret of the D, then a 4-5-4 hammer on pull off. I'll do the whole thing real slow. Then you do it one more time, normally. And then I'm not completely sure how many times he does it, but if you want, you can start intermixing the chords, kind of like this. because if you want to look into doing that, it's real easy because your fingers are already kind of positioned for those chords. So then the last part, so this is just E minor, and then C, back to E minor, and then seventh fret E, hammer on to the 10th, pull off, and then slide down to the 5th. That's all done in one strum, yes, or pick. And then on an up strum, you hit the 7th fret E and 8th fret B. So that is it for this song. If you have any more you'd like me to teach or any suggestions on teaching them better, please leave those in the comments, and I'll see you next time.